This year has a special beginning, a special meaning, because it is the Kinus Gakgel. It's the time when the Beis HaMikdash world existed materially also. It was the time that the sukkahs as preparation for it had begun at the beginning of the year to gather all the people, all the Jewish people together in the same place, in the same time, for the same purpose, to hear God Almighty's Torah and to take upon themselves to fulfill it during all the year round.
It was the year of Hakel, Tafshin Memches. And the Rebe inspired families and synagogues and groups, everyone, to make events and gatherings to bring in the masses, men, women, and children, to inspire them with the growth of Torah and mitzvahs.
So I made a haklota then, it was just my wife and I at that time, that every month we'll make some sort of a masiba connected to some event. So Tu B'Shvat will be Tu B'Shvat, but every month it'll happen. That every Shabbos we'll start making Kiddushim in Chabad house and monthly gatherings for kids.
Onheben bei sich allein in sein Schun oder in sein Stadt oder in sein Chug, wo hat der Aschpa Miuchodo, soll dort Makil sein. Anoshim ואנושים בתא באיפן המוטה.
הייתי פעיל בבית חב"ד חולון, עשינו מהפכה בעיר. היה כל חודש כינוס של 5,000 ילד, 3,000 ילד, 2,000 ילדים, 6,000 ילדים, תהלוכס. כל שנה זה היה, כל חודש היה.
Man soll stürmen und dann bepeilen, hakeln das Raum, Anoshim ואנושים והטף ופעילים בזה, sollen sein, jeder Savai, כל היומי.
machen uns das Israel erkennen Rabbonen, Pakel, ab 2 Tage in ein Hotel. Der Rebe ist weg. So sie kommen, dass ich mitten in die Schiebe. Wenn es war zu abstuppen, der Rebe hat nicht gelöst abstuppen das.
At the end of the year, I wrote the Rebbe Duch of all the different, the Rebbe gave a very warm bracha, Neskabel, V'tach, to be mamshich.
כתבתי לרבי, אני מקווה שיש נחת רוח לרבי מעבודתנו. אז הרבי, הייתי בתור בחור, הרבי כתב לי, פס למעלה נחת רוח רב.
רבי יצחק, in welchen Lieden mit Hakel?
It became a custom that during the Farbrengen, there would be a time that anyone who was doing an event during that upcoming week, so they would go up to the Rebbe, and the Rebbe would pour them a little bit of mashke, a little l'chaim, in a little 1-ounce shot glass, and then they would announce what the event is, and the Rebbe would give them the rest of the bottle to distribute at whatever Hakel event that they were having. Rabbi Rafi Tenenhaus had a connection with the Miami Dolphins, to the owner, and he worked diligently on getting them to agree to light the menorah. That Shabbos of Hanukkah, I walk up to the Rebbe, and the Rebbe pours a little mashke into my cup, and I turn around and I said, Im Yirtzeh Hashem, morgen bei Nacht wird vorkommen am Sibes Hakel und hat Lockes Neders ceremony. Then the Miami Dolphins wollen spielen in the Washington Redskins in the Joe Robbie Stadium for 70,000 Menschen. And the Rebbe says to me, darfst alle einladen. You have to invite them all. Because everybody else would say at the end, it would say, alle seien eingeladen. But I didn't, because who would think to do such a thing for this type of an event? And the Rebbe instructed me that, hey, it's no different. You know, you got to invite everybody. And I turned around and I said, alle seien eingeladen. And I turned to the Rebbe and he's again in a big smile and he gives me the bottle of mashke.
It was just past my 16th birthday. My brother Andy came home from college. So Sunday night to go to a big football game towards the end of the season was a very exciting opportunity for us.
We are in Miami, Florida, where the Miami Dolphins at 7-6 will face the 10-3 Washington Redskins.
The Miami Dolphins were really the biggest show in town. It was a packed crowd because it was a nationally televised Sunday night game. And then there was this announcement over the PA. They announced that it's Hanukkah and the rabbis from somewhere are going to light the menorah. And lo and behold, it was the biggest menorah we'd ever seen. It was in the end zone. It was just massive. We looked at each other, my brother and I, like, oh yeah, it's Hanukkah. We totally missed it.
Das Peil und darauf wird man nicht sagen. Und das Gufe bringt in einem Artismus und eine Liebe in der Jiras Hawaii.
When you go to public school and you grew up in South Florida in the 1970s and 80s, it was a different world. You didn't always feel comfortable, people knowing who you were. So it was a feeling of empowerment. It was a very proud moment for us to be witnessing that. We had never seen anything like it. Like, those were our guys in the end zone. And it was a great game. The Dolphins won, I remember that. It was a very proud moment for me and for my brother. It was certainly one of the important stops on the journey that made me want to become more observant and delve deeper into my Yiddishkeit. Today, thank God, we have 6 children, Shem Shabbos, Shem Kashrus.
Und als Locherang Floge bei jedem und bei jeder in Hakeles Rom, Anoshi, Vatav, die mit Duber Leil Baruch, was jeder darf das tun und kennt das tun, und wird matzliach sein mit dem Kol Echad, mit dem Kemi, mit Shchinossi, mit Svivossi.
You never know who's watching. You never know who you're going to benefit, and you may never hear about it. You know, the spark is ready, it's waiting, and you might be the one to light it. So.